What's up, everybody? I'm Thomas J. Bellezza, and this is Eloise Bar.
Well,
Welcome,
thank you.
welcome.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for having me.
Hey, anytime. You know, that's the secret to life is anytime.
Yeah,
And
for me, you just have to book like 2 weeks in advance because I'm a hot mess.
that's right. This was a last minute month ago invitation. And yeah, right, because you were supposed to be on the last one.
I can't remember.
Something like that.
I think you invited me like that morning or something, and I was like, I would love to, but I'm in the mountains, so I can't.
Excuses. So today we're gonna just do some sprinting, but not the I'm tired and I'm sweating kind. We're gonna do the sit down and just move the fingers until something happens. You know, we're just going to, do it. We're just gonna do it, right? We're just gonna get it done. Maybe some words will come out of it. And is that what they do in these sprintings? What else do they do?
I think they talk, and when they're done sprinting, they're like, "What's the last line you wrote?"
What's the
or
last
something?
line?
I don't know. I'm always just actually like working during the sprints that I attend.
So you're like, are you working as in like writing, or are you working as in like doing like a job?
No, like my boring day job that pays for my writing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
so good. I have the sprints on in the background because I work from home, and so I don't have that cubicle environment. So
so you do it to support, not necessarily to get stuff done.
Yeah.
And today you're going to be doing it to get stuff done.
Yes, book stuff. Yes.
Book stuff.
Yes.
Well, you were saying before we jumped on that you wrote 500 words already.
Yes, I am on chapter 9 of my standalone, very spicy romantasy, and got 545 words on this chapter, and I'm hoping we'll see if I can finish it by the end of the sprint.
All right. Now, do you do what I do? I just copy and paste 300 words over and over again and say I wrote,
sometimes
2,100 words.
Yeah.
I did it 7 times. It says it right here. You ever watch a movie and actually read the articles like in a newspaper or anything? It's just the same thing, copied and pasted. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's like is it the lorem ipsum?
No, they'll just write like an actual like paragraph or something, and then they just copy and paste it. And
I've seen a couple of them, and then it's just like weird nonsense. They're just like, oh yeah, Timmy got ran over by a duck, and his mother's sad. Or something.
Yeah, it just keeps going, but then it'll say it again. It says got ran over by a duck.
Yeah, but they get paid to do that. How do I get that job?
Well, it's graphic art, actually. It's a graphic art job because they have to design the newspaper and stuff. Oh, we got some stuff going on. All right, so we got L says hello, evening. We got Malos morning, as they say. We got Nicole yelling at me as if I somehow am not where I said I am, but I am there. And I'm sitting.
Did you bring your red backdrop and your microphone to Ohio?
Well, it's here because that's where I am. And you didn't invite me to a 3. Listen.
Hey,
you're always welcome to jump on. If you want to jump on, you can. But I thought you were working.
We can Eiffel Tower this sprint.
Yeah, if you want, I could send you the link and you could jump on with us and just wear something nice. Currently working on the outline of my Gazo fantasy book, Guns, Babes, and so you had me at Swords, because honestly, if you can, I know that's a spelling error, but hear me out. That is world building. Swords would be world building,
Swords.
It could even be like a language thing. I like that. Thomas is the bearded skirt. I am. Konnichiwa.
Stage name?
That is, well, Emma says my beard's name is Matthew, I believe. But that is my wrestler's name.
Very prestigious name for your.
You think so, Matthew? Yeah, but I feel like a Matt. Like everyone walks over me. All right. Oh no, I am not working now. I like the linky. All right, shall we do it? Shall we send Nicole the linky?
Yes.
All right, let's get her the link.
Send the link.
Send the link.
Send the link.
Eloise is like, I didn't know I would be on this thing with just Thomas. This is scary.
That's not true. I was wondering if Nicole was going to be on, but
listen, she's always on, if you know what I mean. You know. All right, Nicole. Link is sent. All right.
I was explaining my plot to my dad yesterday, and he was having a really hard time understanding what I meant by spicy.
What do you mean by spicy?
Yeah. He's like, oh, so this happens? I'm like, yes, and more. Dad, I'm not going into detail with you because you're my dad.
All right, well, explain to me as if I was a dad what spicy means, so the audience can also be entertained.
So spicy is book talk, bookstagram slang for how much sexual content is on page. So yes.
Like visuals?
Like
you draw things?
Word corn. I don't know if you are worried about getting demonetized, so we're going to use the...
I'm not even monetized yet. We're good. We got...
Perfect.
I need 100 more watch hours. 100 more.
Watch Thomas's stuff so he can get monetized. So then I can demonetize his videos by talking about porn. So on a scale of 1 to 5, you have like, I don't know, off page, closed door, and then like fade to black. And then you have like, I don't know. And everybody's spice is different, right? So like Thai food, I think 1 star Thai food is spicy, but other people think 5 stars just fine. So what I think is a 3-star or 4-star or 5-star might be different from someone else's 5-star. But this one that I'm writing has on page lots of scenes
of stuff,
details. It's all very tasteful. There's no velvet wrapped steel or anything like that. So I guess you could argue that that's kind of tasteful, but it's also cliche and overdone.
Interesting. My father would call kissing and holding hands 5-star because he says that's how you get babies.
Yes. Well, he should not read my book because he would have a heart attack. I'm going to have like a grandma approved version.
Oh, nice. Where it's just they're like the Veblos and the Tetas.
And then they and then it skips like to the next chapter.
They kiss.
Like 1 paragraph, then they hug, and then it's like chapter 10.
I just like writing about the waking up afterwards where they're just like, start talking about the important stuff. Like, I think it slipped, but you didn't stop me. I was like, it happens. Nicole, what are you doing here?
Make your readers think.
I don't know. What am I doing here?
What are any of us doing here?
That's true.
Right? Quintessential question.
My kid's TV show that he was watching this morning asked that.
Deep.
I know. I was like, okay.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, get that existential crisis in really early. I mean, I started at 5. And I'm pretty successful considering my constant state of dread about life.
Yes.
How we doing? How's everything going with the dread in mind?
Yeah, I'm only 21, and look how gray I am. That's how much I think about it. I woke up this way.
Fortunate.
I'm so fortunate. Anyway, we're talking about spice. If anyone's jumping in right away now, now, Eloise, since you write the spice,
yes,
is there a level of spice in books where you're like, I guess I could skip this?
As a reader?
Yeah, as a reader, like, is there a boundary in a book where you're just like, and by the way, you're going into the book knowing there will be spice in it, so it's not like you turn the page and you're just like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like you went in going, oh, it's a spicy book.
Yeah. I think if there's tropes in it, or not tropes, kinks in it that I'm not as interested in reading about, I might skip that part. There was a really spicy vampire book that I read recently that
Twilight?
I mean, you might. It's a reverse harem with vampire. And I don't like vampire books, but I enjoyed this. But there was one scene where I I ended up focusing mostly on trying to figure out how the logistics were working, because there were.
Are they floating? What's going on?
It was like 1 woman and 3 men, and I'm
Well, that's
just
possible.
like, right. And she was, and I'm reading it. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to visualize how this is working, and I'm just really spending more time trying to visualize. My processing unit was like,
hello,
I can't figure this out. So
can't figure this out. Why are they on their heads?
yeah, I was like, that seems like it would be uncomfortable for that one guy.
Yeah,
I guess I don't really care about that guy.
Sometimes you just have to say yes, mistress.
Yes, exactly.
Nicole, what about you? Have you, if you read a spice book, right, and you know it's a spice book, and then you get to a certain part, is there a boundary you're like, hey, I think I need to put this down?
Not really, because I read messed up books.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you do.
So nothing is weird. Okay. Well, yeah, no, there's stuff that's weird, but it's just like, okay, yeah, I've read worse. So.
Yeah.
Have you ever read anything where you're like, I think I want to talk about this in the book?
No, I don't write spicy stuff.
All right.
This is my first venture into writing spicy stuff, and it's been fun.
Did you go in nervous, Eloise? Were you like, listen? You're like, no, I got.
Yeah.
I mean, how's it going? Chatting and writing. That's always good. That's always good.
I get a little nervous if I stop to think about like, oh, my mom's potentially gonna read this, but then I'm like, nah, it's fine. I don't care.
Do you have like disclaimers in the beginning of the book where it says, "Ma, Dad, I don't do any of the stuff that's in the book, but I do think about it often because I'm editing. That's all. I am not watching any Cornhub."
I mean,
or X Hamster.
I can't really. They know I've done it at least once because I got the kids.
Not true. Could have just held hands. My father said you get pregnant that way.
We looked at each other funny.
I'm pregnant. Yeah, showing the BFF. I need a bag on my. Listen, I can only do it with a bag on my head. Otherwise, the mirror gets me nervous when I'm by myself. If you're just joining us now, I assure you we're about to do a sprint. We are 13 minutes in. Nicole just joined us as a surprise guest out of nowhere. She's only done that 3 other times. Woke me up going, hey, do you have tea? I need tea.
No, it's pizza.
Oh,
pizza. Get it together. Get it together, Thomas, and your beard.
My beard. Oh wait, we got a thing. So my story has action, spice, and some harem elements, but the women join my protagonist willingly or by trial. But I'm in with trial by combat, leading to the harems.
Wait, so are there just so many women that he's like, okay, I only have 2 spots open. Mud wrestle to the death.
You have no idea how much I would read that book where it's like there's only 10 spots. You know,
of course you would. Of course.
All right. With that said, we are going to jump on our first sprint, 20 minutes, and we have a really nice one this week. This is one of my favorite counters because not only does it help one of my lovely, wonderful friends, Nicole Pierman, who is in the room with us, get some watch hours. Because we're supposed to support each other. It's all about community.
I watch it. I'll pull it up on my thing too, so we get double the watch.
Oh, we can double watch.
Wow.
Wait, we got something. Going to work on a prompt challenge for Twitch writer who write and read on the stream. That's cool. That's
brave. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do that.
But a prompts are fun.
No, but like, is it you write it and then have to submit it right away and then they read it?
No, maybe it's just the challenge to get you writing, getting your brain thinking. Maybe we don't know. We don't know. So before we start, let's do the list. Since Nicole, I don't know where Nicole is on the screen, but on mine she's on the bottom, but she's always on top in my soul. Nicole, What are you working on?
I'm not writing anything. It's still productive when I'm going through my videos on my booktube channel. Yeah, I'm 90% booktube, 80, not 80%. Oh, girl. I am 90% booktube and 10% authortube.
Okay.
But I'm kind of going playlist to playlist, adding in more tags.
Okay.
And kind of like changing titles and stuff because I am on a kick of updating things.
All
So
right.
that's what I'm
in. We're gonna support that. We're gonna support that. Wait, before we go to Eloise, no, my character is a wandering mercenary who gets dragged into various situations. The ladies he meets are just the bonus or are key players in the plot. I like it.
Nice.
Also, I love the picture. Is that what is that? A pit bull? That looks like the blue. What is the blue pit bulls? The blue pit bulls.
That is like a brindle.
Yeah, like
or is it a Cane Corso?
Oh, it might be a Cane Corso. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, go
Tell
ahead.
us more about your dog.
yeah.
Tell us
about your dog plot. Is there a dog?
Please.
Eloise, what are you working on?
I'm working on chapter 9 of my spicy romantasy. That is a prequel to my Legend of the Amazon series, and it is a retelling of the Ares and Aphrodite myth. So, which would explain why there's so much spice.
Yeah, because in Greece, they have lots of spices. They have, they put it on their sandwiches. And then they mix it with some feta cheese. It's all. Now, are you Greek by trade or by authorship?
Neither.
Like rating stars, but instead we rate with chili. Well, the spiciness. All right, so let's do it. I'm just going to be working on the book 2 of the Epic Fantasy series. I'm working on the outline some more. I'm adding to the second half of the book. So let's see what happens. Oh, we got a hi, Nicole. Welcome in. Look at that. Hello. I feel bad. It's covered up on the bottom here.
Yes, I can't even interact.
Here we go. My profile is my dog. Oh yeah. No, we're animal people here. So her name was Fancy Girl, great name, and she was my best friend. She's my best friend too. Yeah, you see a blue-nosed pit bull. Those dogs are beautiful. They are so beautiful. She was a gift for my mother who wanted a pit bull. My heart goes out to that. My heart goes out to that. All right, we're going to jump on to the. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, here we go. All right, we're going to go into the 20 minutes, and then we'll be back with some more shenanigans. All right.
Okie dokie.
Bye. Tinkle, tinkle.
Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
Welcome to the machine.
Gorgeous.
All right. We got.
What do we got?
We got a dog.
Who's doing what?
The doggy's sleeping or
The
trying
dog-
to sleep. Your beard is scaring the doggy.
I know. I apologize. Look at it.
Oh my gosh.
Who's tinkling? Oh yeah, you can't hear the sound. The video ends with. Oh, all right. So let's go through it now. Nicole, you did 0 writing, but you were working on some videos. So how many videos did you get through in 20 minutes?
Well, technically, I did write. I typed a bunch of tags.
Nice. Did you use or did you use the keyboard for the tags?
The 10 key?
No, all of them. I'm going by a playlist, but for example, like in the book reviews section playlist, some of them are horror, some of them are historical fiction. So I have a copy and paste like broad,
Yeah.
but then I have to add in the custom ones, and that's kind of a pain.
Okay.
But yeah, you know.
And I believe you can't use the word broad, yeah, right? You have to say women. All right, moving on.
No.
See, this is why I have my friend. You call me out on my stupidness. Eloise.
Let's see.
What's the last sentence you wrote? No, all right. How much did you get your 5 extra 100?
I got 367.
367. That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm trying to get 1,000 words a day so I can get it off to a developmental editor by June.
June? What is that?
Yeah.
A couple months from now?
I know.
I think you could do it. I think if anyone could do it, it's Nicole. But you have a close second chance at no, all right.
Yeah. Nicole could definitely do it. Easier than I could.
What we got here? We got that right. Morning at late night is the perfect time for writing. Already outlined the basic plot. Excelente. Wonderful work. Yeah, I know, Flowers. I was even disappointed in the joke too. Welcome back. I'm front. All right. So where we got? And late at night. I like it. Yep. I like it. You gotta work when you work.
Things are quiet.
So let's see, you're at 800 and something, almost 900 words. You're getting there.
Yeah, it's like 910 words for the day. So
did you earn yourself a vodka or something? Like a nice drink, a nightcap, as they say?
Maybe.
It's
not even noon, Thomas.
Well, yeah, I got to remember, I'm 3 hours ahead. So
I know.
I'm just saying. If I win the lotto, I'll sneak you the numbers.
I know. What did you get done?
Me? I'm almost done with another chapter outline within the outline. So chapter 60 is I'm right at the end of it. So that's pretty good.
Remind me how detailed your outlines are.
Well, I did 442 words for
the chapter outline.
For the chapter
for that
outline.
section. Nice.
Yeah. It looks like bullet points, but they're like, it'll say Ganton stops 8th and tells him blank, 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 whatever. I don't want to give it away. That's it. That's all it is.
Paraphrasing. Yeah.
Paraphrases everything. Sometimes I'll put some dialogue, but rarely, because this is just the this is the what I would call the extended outline. So we get to play around. The first outline actually just starts with just a paragraph, a summary of what I want the chapter to be.
Yeah.
And those are short, maybe 35 words or whatever it is.
That's what I got. And then I don't even do the extended outline. Probably why it takes me so long to write.
I used to write chapters upon chapters of stuff, or when I did screenwriting, I'd write a full screenplay, and then I'd have to go back and read it to see what's working and what's not working. Yeah. And once I started getting actually hired to write other people's stuff, they were asking for outlines. And then I realized while I was doing the outlines, all the logistical work got taken care of in the outline.
Right.
And I didn't have to look for it. Now it was just all about like, do I like the way the dialogue is? Do I like, now it became a little bit less work. That's the only reason I do what I
cut out like one of the drafts that you're having to do.
Yeah, easily.
That makes sense.
What do we say? Wrote 0 words on the prompt. Excellent. And the prompt is you must start or end the story with are you going to eat that? That's an excellent prompt, by the way. Just the idea that you're thinking about it is writing. I don't know if you know that. Like, you don't actually have to put the words down. Just the process of thinking is as important as writing. Ooh, look at that. That's hey, poultry.
174 is 174 closer to your end goal.
That's right. Yeah. It's more than 0, but it's also something. You know how hard it is to write? Like just to get a word out, right? I how many times have you just stared at the screen going, what's the first sentence? Right? I mean, I don't do that, but
because you're a professional.
Well, I used to care, but then I'm like, wait, this is draft 1.
Yeah.
I
definitely am more in my head about book 2 of my series than I am with this one. Like this one is really easy because it's just like, oh, this is just a silly fun time. I'm not trying to like figure out the foreshadowing. And I don't have as many characters. I definitely have way too many characters. Like I love all of them, but so many, you have a troop of women and everybody is different and everybody has a different way of like talking, and it's like trying to keep track of that. But this scene's just 2 people. So it's like, okay.
Touching each other's faces.
Feet, actually.
Oh, excellent. I like nothing wrong with some feet. But I have already done my words for today. So hey, that is a bonus.
Yes.
Congratulations. And you're 5 hours ahead, so it's almost bedtime.
Yeah.
I got blueberry and winning baby right now, so words can't come. Ha 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 ha.
Yep, you've got a good excuse. I didn't write very much at all when I had my kid as a baby, but now he's not a baby.
When I had a child, I had to go to therapy because they had to explain to me I didn't actually have a child.
Oh no!
Because
sir, that's
they said I can't, and I was confused. That's why I have to handwrite. If I am at a keyboard, I tend to go blank. Hey, whatever works for you to get the words out, you got to do, Ro. And honestly, finding what works for you is a victory in itself, because, for writers to find what works takes years at times. So it's good that you're finding those.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 20 years in the industry and I'm still adjusting my system. So feel comfortable finding what works for you. Look at Nicole. She's just in it. She's in it to win it. What do we? She's still winning. Look, she finger to chin. You know what this means? This means she's in serious.
I'm booping my butt chin. That's what it means.
Do you tissue it once in a while?
Turn the brain on.
No,
because it's not a big
hole. Oh. No, it's not a big hole. My dad's is an actual black hole.
Well, he's Irish, right? Or German or something?
Yeah.
I know.
Like Peter Griffin. It's very deep there. Mine's at least elegant, okay?
You have like a cute little baby butt. That's what that is.
Got personality.
Oh, yeah.
Your butt chin has personality.
It enhances everything about my life.
Listen, you have more of a chin than I'll ever have. I have the beard, so it looks like I have a chin. But
sneaky.
I'm just saying. I take this off. People always like, "Oh, you have a nicely shaped face." I go, "Yeah, because it completes itself." But if I'm bald, if I have no facial hair, it doesn't. It goes like this and then stops.
Sad day.
Very sad. Very sad. Got Mickey Mouse and friends as babysitters. Hey, well, I'm always happy to be here.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Well, gee, gosh. All right. So, Eloise, what was the first sentence of the section you wrote, and what is the last sentence of the section? Let's read it.
Oh, geez, hang on.
I'm excited. Look at me. This is my excited face. Look. No judgment. But is not a good
I'm trying to remember where I started it. Though you claim to be strong enough to resist her charms, so long as your attention isn't occupied elsewhere, I worry you'll stray into her arms. That rhymes. What, Hera?
Well, hello.
It's Hera and Ares having a little chit chat.
It's very salty, though.
Hera's mom, and she's just worried about her son being
fair.
manipulated by a strumpet.
You know how the Greeks like their strumpets. They do like their strumpets. All right, very good, very good. You feel confident about that? Or are you like, whoa?
I mean,
this is driving me forward.
I don't know if I like how it rhymes now that I read it out loud, but that's what editing is for.
Nice
That's
little lyrical move.
Problem. Yeah.
They're Greek. They sing when they talk, except for their language. It's very harsh, you know.
It is. There's lots of consonants.
There are, right? And one of my close friends is Greek, and she speaks Greek to me, and I speak Italian. We don't know what either person's saying, but she's like, "Oh, I know Italian," and she'll start speaking Greek to me, and I go, "That's Greek," and she goes, "Yeah, where do you think Italian came from?" I go, "The Latin."
It's all Greek to me.
Because that's the joke, is Greeks think everybody's Greek. Oh yeah, the reverse harem novel has BDSM, secret love, in it. First of all, I don't know what BDSM is. I think someone's gonna have to explain that to me.
BDSM is so broad, though. Like
it's slapping the toes, right?
Yeah.
Another mistress, another. BDSM. For the record, I'm into BDSM as long as no one hurts me, touches me, looks at me, tells me I have to get up out of bed, wakes me up from my nap. At my age,
I just want a starfish.
Yeah, just do what you want and leave me alone.
Oh no, you're gonna tie me up and blindfold me so I don't have to do anything? Oh no, please don't.
Yeah, my girl seems to like that a lot. She just goes to sleep and everything. Level of hotness is beyond 5 chili. Yeah.
Ooh, oh my. Hey, if you need a alpha reader, a critique partner, let me know.
That's interesting, because when I asked Eloise, she's like, I don't read anyone's stuff because you're ugly. And I was like, what?
What?
That's what she said. She said,
what a hot take.
Libel and slander.
No, it's more like she doesn't have room because everyone sucks. Yeah, she doesn't have time because everyone sucks. That's what it is.
You keep adding on the things that are libel and slander. I don't have time, but it's not because everybody sucks. It's because I suck.
Not if you're a starfish. All right, so I only finished the outline of Act 1. Hey, listen, that's something, you know.
It's like, what's that game with the donut that you tie to the string? You can starfish.
Look, if you put it on my face, I'm into it. But if I have to work for it, I'm not doing anything.
Bend my neck.
This feels like a 4 spicy. All right, a 4 spicy. I don't know. When I was younger, I was into it, and now I told my friends all the time. I go, the way it works is like if we admit it to watching a movie or a show, right? So I'm on a couch. This is the example. If I'm on a couch watching something with a girl or a partner, whatever, right? And I'm in my 20s, I don't even realize the TV's on, right? In my 30s, I kind of wait to the commercials, you know?
Wait, I want to see what happens.
40s is like, come on, this is the good part.
Yeah. You either have to pick a bad movie or you got to wait till the movie's over.
No, because my one eye is like on the movie, you know, at my age.
Yeah, even if it's a bad movie, you got to see what's. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a weird vibe, but it's still.
I mean, you can't not watch that movie because
it was very distracting. The movie itself was distracting.
I used to love that movie. It's just all coming out of the car.
Yay!
No problem, Eloise. I'm on YouTube and Fabos.
Let me go.
Excellente. What do we got? Oh, we're at 50. How'd that happen?
Wait, what's your? Oh, hang on. I found you. Okay, subscribe.
Subscribage.
Lovely.
Excellent.
Subscribe.
I love it. Do you want to do one more sprint or do you want to call it a day? It's up to you,
I
lady.
mean, I'm gonna sprint more whether I'm on your live stream or not. So it's up to you.
Oh, all right. So let's do it. Let's do another sprint. Then we'll come back. We'll say our little chit chat goodbye. Oh, look at that. I'll be honest. I thought that was a one of those stuffed dogs. You know, the pillow dogs.
What?
I did
Just
for a little bit.
giant turd face.
Look at it. I want to visit, but not to see you. I want to meet the cat, the dog. Why did I call it a cat?
Cat. Uh-huh.
Welcome to Cat Dog.
I don't think I can zoom in.
And just chill.
He's such an, much like a baby. He's such
Look,
an
I
angel.
just zoomed in. You see that?
There we go. Look
Oh.
at you.
Look at that.
Name's Harley, and much like a baby, he's an angel when he's asleep.
What happened there? I'm so jealous that you have a doggy.
I have two.
You
can
have
have
two
this one.
dogs?
You can have this one.
I mean, I'll take it. I have no problem taking a dog. All I know is once I get like a backyard, I'm getting a dog.
Yeah.
I gotta get another puppy. Oh, did you baby? I don't know.
Yes, he's a little baby.
Oh, you're moving now? When are you moving?
No. I'm not moving right this moment, but I'm saying when the day comes, I get a backyard.
Oh.
Yep.
Getting a dog because I can't walk the dog anymore because of my physical limitations.
Yeah.
But I want a nice big dog again. You know, one that like if someone breaks into the house, I could just lay on the couch and continue watching TV while it kills.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. We have bloop. All right. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right, see you in 20.
Okay.
Well, I gotta shut the scary music off. Sorry about that.
Yeah, get it together.
My
Yeah.
bad. Apologize. Apologize. You ever see Deadwood?
Yes, of course.
No.
Where the guy's dying of the flu and he's just laying on the ground. He's like, I apologize. And she's like, if you don't say I apologize one more time, I'm gonna kill you myself. I apologize because he's like just so adamant. Good stuff. We got here. Wrote 228 words. That's hey, there you go. Hey, it's not about finishing. It's about consistency. It's about finding a rhythm. You know, because ultimately, as long as you're doing, at least you're enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? That's
True.
That's what they say. It's like,
And with the right rhythm, finishing is almost guaranteed.
is that 3 jalapenos?
I'm talking about writing.
Oh yeah. 4 jalapenos. Okay. It's a hard prompt. It's a hard not prompt. For life. Oh no, it has that song for me. Hey, if the prompt is just I mean, you can take it anyway. You can say, ooh, this was delicious. No jalapenos here. Hey, I get it. All right, let's reverse it. Eloise.
I only got I got myself a snack, and then traded out the dogs. So I only got 136 words this time around.
What do you mean only?
I mean, I was really pleased with what I got last time. I've been slowly losing it, so
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. You only needed like 150 to get to 1,000, right?
I know, but I keep moving the goalpost. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but always thinking that you're not succeeding because you're always moving the goalpost.
Well, what did I say? You're always trying to compete against you yesterday. So, technically you should always be moving the goalpost, but in the same sense, one step is an accomplishment.
Right. But like today, it's like, oh, I just want to write 1,000 words. And then I get to 1,000 words like, oh, but like, I'll be successful today if I finish the chapter. Like, never mind the fact that I woke up this morning and it was like, oh, I'll be successful today if I wrote 1,000 words.
Hey, I think you're successful because you woke up. Imagine what you couldn't have done if you didn't.
I agree.
I decided to title it as The Kidnap. So I'll see how I write only 1,000 words in total. Hey.
That's what I find is the most difficult. It's either writing enough words or trying to keep to a low word count.
I'll tell you something. How was that? I'll tell you in a second. How was that mouth even legal in the angel world? Surely there was a size limit even in heaven. I only wrote 3 sentences, but became distracted by the last 2. Excellent sentences.
Yeah.
How was that mouth even? That's actually a really good. How was that? I didn't mean to use the word actually, but how was that mouth even legal in the angel world? That's sassy. I like that. I like that flowers. What was I saying? What was it? Having trouble with writing too many words, and then also trying to keep consistent with your words, right?
Yeah. Or meeting that low word count, like the limit.
Yeah, I have to write 81,000 words or whatever. Yeah. Well, when you're writing, and this is just for people listening. I'm not trying to advise Eloise as if she doesn't know. So this will just go out to authors and the fellow writers. The concern shouldn't be about the word count in the beginning, because when you're writing your first, second, or even third draft, it's about understanding your story. And it's easier to cut than it is to add, honestly, because at a certain point, it's like now I'm just fluffing it up. Whereas you're like, oh, do I need this plot point, or do I need this scene? Can I combine scenes? So it's a little easier. But honestly, as long as you're consistently working, and I don't even think writing would be considered working in general. I think just whatever it is that's working on your story, thinking about it, cleaning things up, reading it, taking notes, all that is just as valuable as writing 100 words even in a day. But what's his name? Oh, 5 pages for Stephen King a day. That's all he has to do, right? And he works 8 hours. Brandon Sanderson, I think I just sent you a video the other day, right? Where he says he works 4 hours and 4 hours,
Yeah. Really easy to do that when you don't have all the other stuff. Easy to do that when you got a wife.
Well, he does have a wife. Jeez, at the same time working on hey, sometimes you got a lot of stuff you got to do. Yeah, well, I mean, he's a multimillionaire, and
right. Gotcha.
And his wife and him are partners in the sense of like she helps manage his businesses, and she does her own thing as well. And the kids are in school now, but yeah, no, the fact that I need to go to sleep with the person I'm with at night, because I just feel I sleep better if I'm next to somebody I care about. But the fact that he's up writing and then he's like playing games, I was just like, all right, I get it, whatever. It's all right. Like whatever works for you, whatever works for you. But I also have other clients, so I'll do the 2 hours at night for myself. But during the day, I only do an hour per client, and I won't do more than 2 or 3 clients a day. So,
That's nice.
you gotta what is it? Spacing out? I'm spacing out.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. It's spacing out. Look at Nicole, just in her own little world over there. Pace
yourself.
She's like me in my work staff meetings. They'll be talking. I'll just be like working while they're talking.
I took my Adderall today.
Great, I'm here, but I still have stuff to do.
So much work. We always have so much work, right? It just gets tiring. It's tiring.
Whack, whack, whack. She'll never get her book done. Nice.
But you got a book done.
Yeah, that took me 5 years.
5 years? Look, remember, there are people that have dreams and aspirations of being a writer, and they never even get word 1 down. So you're writing in the honor of those who wish they could, and that sounds like a responsibility, but at the same time, it's a gift that you were able to conquer that. I just finished one of my books. I'll be publishing that soon. The self-help book, and that was
your cover. Show us your cover.
You want to see the cover?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if
I get to it.
Get to
do some self-promo on your own channel. I know what it costs.
You better find the cover. Let's see. I guess I could just. I could do it this way. Let's do a overlay. Overlay.
Ole.
Ole, 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 ole.
My dog is not amused.
Yeah, well, I scare dogs with my voice, Where is this thing? I'll find it. Give me a second. Un momento, por favore. All right, books. Breaking Down Success Series. And here we go. All right. So this is the whole cover. So it's front and back. It's loading up. It's loading. I'm glad you like it. That was very nice. It gave me the comp. There it is. Boom.
Yes, look at that. It looks so good.
Woo.
Thank you.
That.
Yeah. My friend, I sent it to one of my best friends, and he's like, "Oh, who'd you get to make it?" I was like, I made it. And he's like, "It's really good." I was like, how do I? You could tell you have the compliment, but then there's not the compliment, and that's what it felt like. It's like,
yeah, the backhanded compliment. I'm so surprised how good it is. Why are you surprised?
Yeah, what do you mean? Who you put a lot of work into that one, I bet. Yeah, I guess I had to. I appreciate that. You look really good today. Oh, what about yesterday? Yep. So anyway, I appreciate the compliments.
Looks great. I love the color scheme that you chose.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has the Art Deco kind of vibe of the design.
Yeah, I was trying to go for that. 20s, 30s look.
Yeah.
And
like it a lot.
Yeah. So I appreciate that.
When are pre-orders available?
For you today. You could have it. You could have it instantly. Well, I'm waiting. I asked one of the kids I mentored who became successful in the entertainment industry to write the forward for me. So I'm waiting for that. That should be here by the 1st, and then I will insert that into the book, finalize the size, and then I'll start prepping everything, and then everybody will start seeing and hearing stuff.
Yes.
So we'll see. It is a 5-book series, though. All the books are written.
Hey, that's smart. Then you can do. Are you gonna do the rapid release?
No, I'm gonna try to do like every
wait a year in between.
No, 6 months. 6 months. 6 months.
Oh.
6 months. Because I want people to I'll build on the momentum of it.
It takes me 6 months to read the book. Is that what you're saying?
The first book, I'll be honest, the first book is the longest book in the series because it's the foundation. It sets up the rules, it sets up the terminology, it sets up the capital finance, and then how to basically treat how to treat your career like a business. And then the preceding books sort of break down what I call the triangle of life. And each book is basically a representation of a side. So they get shorter.
An isosceles triangle or like a equilateral triangle?
Well, how many sides do you think there is in a triangle?
Well, there's 3 sides in a triangle.
That's right. There are 5 sides to a triangle. And
the front and back?
That's right. But the reason I do that is because the book sets up your perspective, reminding people that sometimes we don't look beyond what we see. And we see the 3 sides and we go, oh, that guy, the results. But you realize, oh, wait, there's work and I have to think about this. And then there's the back and the front. And it's basically my seminar that I used to go around talking, at colleges that I just put it all into. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. But that is what the triangle is. It's the 3 sides plus the front and back. And each side represents something. And you got to sort of like play with each side to maintain the strength of a triangle, which is the strongest shape in the world.
Yes.
Okay. So it's all
fun. I'm excited.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, because I don't get to listen to Thomas have college seminars anymore because I'm not in college and you don't give seminars. So I was SOL, but now I have Thomas on demand.
That's right.
Yes.
Do you want to read the book for me so I could do the audio? We'll get you, but you could say you're me. Be like,
read by Thomas. This is me. I am Thomas.
Come on, that is so funny.
You would not know the quality content. It would not be high quality. I'm so like funny. Timu voice narrator.
Ew. It out of nowhere in the book it'll say, and because I am Thomas, I just want to say that Eloise thinks that Thomas is amazing. Wait a minute, I don't think that way.
If you need a good example, look at Eloise's book. Made in apartments, available everywhere. Available on Kindle Unlimited.
Kindle Unlimited. That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be honest though, I'm more excited to get the books out sort of like to end that part of my life because I sort of closing, no pun intended, the book, the chapter on that world. And I think by the time I release the last book, I'll be able to release the epic fantasy series. But I'm doing all 5 books before I release them because I hate,
because you're smart.
yeah. The R.R. Martin stuff really got to my anxiety, and I don't want to ever be that. Plus, the other thing is I'm working on the 2nd book, and then I'm slowly outlining the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, so I can sort of like seed things. And the 1st book is finished enough where I could publish it, but I was just working on something. I was like, oh my God, this totally connects to this. But if I add this word or I add this sentence in the 1st book, this moment is even stronger or more powerful. And I couldn't have done that if I released the book already, So I think I'm going the right route by just being like, let me just write these books.
You know what? I would agree as a person who didn't wait. The other thing that you potentially run into a problem with is that they get excited and they're like, ooh, when's the next one coming out? And I have to look like a jackass and be like, well, actually, uh, or that they're like, oh, it's not finished, and they just don't buy it because they have been burned by too many series or something like that.
Yeah.
So I have to be like, I promise they're all outlined. I know how it's gonna end. I just have to get time to like write it and do it. And also deal with my imposter syndrome. So at the book festival, I was like, if you subscribe to my newsletter and follow me on Instagram, then you can pressure, and you like the book, then you can pressure me and guilt me, because there's nothing more motivating than the fear of disappointing others. So do you a favor by following me and say, where's the book? Where's the book? Like Emma being like, where's my smut, Eloise? Hurry up.
I think the best the best way to nudge a writer to finish a book is buy their book. Because if 1,000 people buy your book, that affords you to write the book. Because now you don't have to work. If you could sell, right? Because what's 1,000? No, wait. I mean, if you're doing Amazon, then
$4 is what the author gets if you sell 1,000 books.
So if you could sell 5,000 books, though, that's enough to cover you for the year, in a sense, right? Because what is that? But that's $20,000. You live in a multi income home, but like that's what I tell her. I go, don't ask me to write the book. Just buy the book and tell other people to buy a book.
Yeah. $20,000 would at least help cover the editing costs of all the books and all the covers and all that stuff.
Yeah, editing is expensive. What is it? 7 cents a word? 4 cents a word? 4 cents a word?
It's 2.5. No, I think mine bumped it up to 3 cents a word.
3 cents. Yeah, that's good. That's good. But that's a line edit and a development.
Well, it's a line, copy, and light developmental, but I'm gonna get Emma to do my developmental for the romanticy.
I like it. That's a very good price.
Her money where her mouth is.
Yeah, I charge $100,000. That's no.
That's hire you, Thomas.
Yeah, I do a client a year. A client every 10 years, and covers me for the 10 years. Yeah. No, I don't charge a lot either because, as everyone knows, I'm retired, so I just like doing what I do.
One day.
You don't want to be retired like me, though. Like I have to be retired. Like you're still amazingly healthy and young.
Yes.
And fit, and you got 2 dogs. I have 0, so it's as Nicole knows, I'm my only dog.
He's got that dog in
your beard. Your beard is repetitive.
That's right.
A lot of work that goes into that beard.
That's true.
I know.
Any good beard.
Wait, what?
I said any good beard requires work.
That's what I hear. I even have my brush over here. You got to brush the beard once in a while.
Brush it, oil it, wash it every day.
That's right. Wait, wash it every. I was just reading an article that says if you shower every day, you're just being pointless. It doesn't do anything for you. And I was like, it makes me feel better. I mean,
that makes me not smell.
Well, they're saying the smell is good, but they're saying the report was saying that scientists and doctors came to the conclusion that you only really need to bathe once a week, right? If you live like a healthy lifestyle, but if like you're exercising and so, like if you're doing more activity, you have to shower obviously more. But they were saying like if you're just like you go to work, you come home, and you have a pretty simple life, showering every day is pointless. And I was just like, I don't know. I like to smell like my shampoo. I
was gonna say, I feel like those doctors haven't been around a grown man who hasn't showered in 24 hours.
Well, you know how bacon became part of breakfast, right?
What?
So we're talking about doctors and how they don't know, right? They're like, right? Well, the meat industry wanted to make bacon more accessible and get it into the breakfast. So they went to talk to doctors and they said, can eating meat and bacon, is that good for you? And doctor says, well, it isn't bad for you, like if you eat it in moderation, whatever. So they took all these like interviews with all these doctors and just took like the taglines, and they're like, doctors say meat is better for your breakfast. And they because they hired a marketing company and they basically pushed. So doctors, you can't trust the articles you read, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I agree.
They might be spelly, but they also might not have their nostrils working correctly.
Yeah, they're probably nose blind to their own smell. I had a classmate in college who I'm pretty sure he either didn't wash his clothes and or didn't shower more than once a week, and I could smell him across the giant auditorium.
Yeah, but that patchouli oil was great.
I'm not even talking about your dietary related smells.
Oh. I've met some smelly ones, I can't tell you. Yeah, that's when you go into a doctor's office and they smell like you're like, can I come back? Can I come back? My the doctor who saved my life from the cancer, or whatever, he was from Egypt. He was actually from Egypt, and like, he moved here and stuff. But he was always, we became friends, and he would always be like, I'm not gonna do the accent, but I could do an English accent. I'm allowed to do that. That's not considered inappropriate. But and I do his accent great. I'll tell you, around my friends. But he'd always like text me, be like, hot tub. And I'd be like, no, I'm busy. He's like, all right. I almost did the accent. He's like, I have a bunch of my friends over. Like, and he'd send a picture and it's him and a whole bunch of girls. I'm like, this guy saved my life.
He could save your life further.
But I'm saying, he's the guy that saved me. And like, how can you put the two together? And you can't judge a book by its cover because, if you look at that out of context, you're like, this guy's crazy, because he would just write, the hot tub. Like, that would be the text. But I'm just saying, you never know, and it's really amazing when you meet interesting people. And I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. So he's allowed to be crazy around me, and that's all I'm saying.
Love that. I love when people do something that's unexpected, and you're like, it's like the little old lady who listens to death metal or something. Perfect.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Like, you see the person and you don't think, oh, that grandma listens to death metal.
Oh,
or...
I love creeping death. Barney's
I'm gonna be that grandma who like listens to Metallica and is like, this is a classic.
Yeah, but are you listening to Metallica, or are you listening to anything from the Black Album forward?
I don't know. Just whatever. I don't like screaming stuff, but otherwise I'm pretty open to.
Well, I'm just saying, because like Load, when Load came
out. I
out.
don't know their albums well enough.
You know the song, The Thing That Should Not Be?
Maybe. I don't know.
When that came out, I was listening to a radio station because that, back in the day I was old, and they didn't have, MP3s or anything. Mm-hmm. And it was in Florida, and the guy's like, I officially have the new Metallica song. It's been 4 years, and we're gonna play it, and it's The Thing That Should Not Be. And oh my God, it's off a load, and right. And then he looked at the artwork, but you can't see him looking at it. But he like paused. He goes, I guess that's cool. It's semen and blood. All right, so interesting. Okay. He's like, let's listen to it. Let's give it a chance. He put it on. I am not making this up. It was like maybe 3 beats in, and he shuts it off. He goes, I will never play that again. I apologize to my audience. And I was like, ooh.
Because of the profanity or because it just sounded bad?
It was terrible.
Yeah, that's how I feel about the new Maroon 5 stuff. It's like, I can't say I like Maroon 5. I like Maroon 5 songs, the first 4 albums, and then the rest of.
Yeah, like you like Maroon 5 songs, Yeah. I think I got 3. Yeah, 3 past. That's when you're just like, once I did Saint Anger and you heard dunk, 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 dunk on the snare, I couldn't do it anymore. Yeah, right? What did they do to Lost Drums? Exactly. Bung, 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 bung. Saint Anger.
Here.
I will say this. I'm a huge Dream Theater fan, but I used to be a massive Iron Maiden fan. And I realized I'm no longer an Iron Maiden fan. I just like Iron Maiden songs because they release so many albums that I couldn't. The albums were getting worse and worse and worse. And the way I rate if I like a band or not is how much of their catalog do I like.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I don't like songs from them. Like I like some Korn songs, but I am not a Korn fan.
Right.
Just like I like Eminem songs, but I'm not an Eminem fan, you know?
Right.
So, banging on, right? Totally banging on the kids. Dun, 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 dun. And they said they did it because they wanted to go back to the original Kill 'Em All sound. And I was like, but the reason Kill 'Em All sounds like that is because the technology couldn't record. They didn't destroy the snare. They weren't just like, here, play on this metal drum, whatever. Lars is yes, my taste is wide and varied. I mean, when you love music, you know, if you like a little of this, like I'm not a fan of country, but I listen to country. I'm not a fan of rap, but I listen to rap. You know, like people have to understand, you know, taste is nuance. It doesn't have to just be, well, you listen to that rap song, so you like rap, and you're like you said, I don't like death metal, but I'll listen to a death metal song, you know, and I won't be like, oh.
I'm being held hostage in the car by my husband.
The only death metal I like is
shit.
what's that? Umbop? Who sings Umbop? That death metal band's my favorite. The Umbop da ba da ba da do. Hands.
No.
Because I want to kill myself listening to it. So
yeah, thank you. That's what I was gonna say. I was like,
Did you just hear that? Speaking of music, I know this is off the topic, but Gene Simmons from Kiss had to silently and privately cancel his world tour as a solo act because no one was buying the tickets. I'm just saying. He was also during this tour telling people you could pay $10,000 and he'll let you come on stage and play a song with him.
Okay.
He's doing too much with the
I was gonna say, how old is he?
He's very old and he's very wealthy, and I think that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I found a Swedish band, I think, to include in my book. It's the vampire's favorite band. They call the Coffin Shakers. I can't wait to write that in. First of all, if Coffin Shakers is a real band, even if they're not, that is an amazing band name, especially for a vampire. Why do you like them? I mean, it's called Coffin Shakers. Why wouldn't I?
We have so much in common.
We have so much in common. All right. So I guess let's call it a day. It's an hour and 45 minutes in. We did very well. I need to research them. Yes. Well, you know, obviously anything we write, unless it's fake, you don't have to research fake. Like if you have a fruit in your world and it's called the blah, 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 blah fruit, you can literally make like, why do you have to research fruit? You know, what's not to like? Speaking of, I am going to get myself some blah, 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 blah. See if I Queen. You can't go wrong with Queen. Daft Punk,
Yeah.
right? The French band, right? And then retro wave music. Please don't tell me retro wave music is Sabbath, because then I'll feel really old. What we say? Oh, yeah. First of all, Nicole, thanks for joining so randomly.
Yeah.
You're always welcome on this channel. You know that.
Thank you.
And thank you for the input. A lot of what you had said today
Totally.
has changed my view
I
on
think
many
she
of
was too
things.
chatty though, Thomas.
What?
She was too chatty.
Yeah, too chatty. I should have turned the
I
mic
took
off.
my Adderall, and y'all said you were gonna work. So
I did.
you know, okay, yeah.
See you tomorrow, Elle. Well, I think maybe next time don't take the Adderall.
Fine.
And then
But
we
then
can all
when
be
people
crazy.
say that I'm talking too much, y'all need to shut up.
Yeah, but I like listening to you.
I'm just kidding.
You
I
have
like
a lot
when
of
you're chatty or when you're quiet.
yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
Either way,
well, when she's catty, she has those little ears on, so that's cute.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that too.
You get the little ears, the little baby butt. It all works. It all works.
The baby butt's here to stay.
Baby butt. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we
Make a
gotta.
song for that.
Thanks for having me and for laughing at the title of my book. My plan worked. We were laughing with you, not at you.
Yeah.
Remember, it's all love here, all love and support here. So before we go, Nicole, how do we find you?
Well, I am on Amazon under Nicole Pierman or Nicole Brona because I write multiple genres, and I'm also on Facebook, Goodreads, and YouTube. But my YouTube's name is Nicole's Bookish Nook. But I kind of nailed my SEO, so you just type in Nicole Pierman, you'll find me.
Yeah, and you can also follow her right from the Talkie Talk list, or the top chat on the right. You are welcome. Eloise, is it right? I believe this is our first time talking, so please forgive me if I pronounced your name correctly.
You got it right.
How do we find you?
You can find me on YouTube and Instagram under Eloise Barr Writes on YouTube or Instagram, and I guess Threads because Meta of author Eloise Barr. I'm also on Amazon with my debut historical fantasy novel, Maiden of Artemis. So that's over there.
Excellent. If anyone wants to know, the reviews are very honest, and it's the cover is beautiful. So I would definitely pick that book. Nicole has a lot of books too. And by the way, if you like women-driven narratives, A Patriot's Tale, excellent book.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm just saying. And if you like, what are the other books? The urban fantasy. If you like that, I recommend.
Yeah.
She has a trilogy at minimum happening, and a which is 5 books long.
Probably at least 6, if not more.
Oh, a sex triplet.
Yeah.
That's really my fan. That's my 4-5 spice level. For me, just go to makearightlefthear.com. Makearightlefthear.com. Do you have what it takes to make a right left here? Do you punk? And you can find all my crap there. With that said, thanks for jumping on the sprint to help motivate, elevate, and motivate authors to do something. I don't know.
Yes.
That's it. Do we feel good? Do we feel like we accomplished enough today?
Yes, we do.
All right.
I feel great.
We feel great, right? All right. Let's do the ending thing. Where is it? I got to go to the button. Should I just go out with the music? Should I just do this?
I don't know. There we go.
Anyway, all right, I'm crazy. All right, I'm Thomas J. Bellezza. You're listening to The Right Mindset, and I'll see you next time. Keep developing the right mindset. Bye.